Howdy y'all, my name is Josh. Thank you guys so mumuch for checking out this video. Just as a brief introduction to who I am, I'm a dude who loves talking about fashion, whether that be on the low end of things to the high end of things and anywhere in between. Just love ranting about it. So I appreciate anybody willing to hear my rambling on about it. So today's going to be about thrifting, and I'm doing this one just because very slowly the thrift store is going to be opening up again. Very, very painfully slowly, but they are. And I hope that these tips will help you guys find exactly what you're looking for or find some new gems that you guys otherwise wouldn't. I can't say that these are going to help you all that much. But I would say these are very helpful for beginners and maybe sometimes to people who are a little bit more advanced who maybe haven't put a lot of thought into any which of these aspects. But without further ado, number one tip. These are in no particular order, by the way. Number one. Don't stay stagnant and explore. Go ahead and go to thrift stores that you're not used to going to. Check out things that you usually wouldn't. I think that this is definitely a really good way to kind of one, explore your city. Definitely gives you motivation to go out into areas you wouldn't usually going that extra mile to look at something that you normally wouldn't. Maybe you find a gem. Just kind of maximizing your opportunity. Second tip is going to be understand the deals that are offered by the stores that you go to. Here in Vegas, I think the two biggest that I'm aware of, at least, are Goodwill and Savers. Savers in other places can be called Value Village. Savers is by far my favorite, by the way. But understand the deals that they offer, because both Goodwill and Savers / Value Village do 50% off certain colors, 50% off everything days, and being able to take advantage of those is definitely very important. So actually the way that I kind of structure 50% off everything days is that I usually don't go on those days just because I know that's when they're going to be most packed. And when they're most packed, I have the least opportunity to actually find something unless I can make it to a thrift store really early in the morning when they first open. Number three is going to be understand those around you. Understand the other shoppers around you. If you look around and see someone else dressed in maybe streetwear or trendy vintage clothing, they're probably looking for the same things that you are, which then also kind of decreases the chance of you finding something very good and worth buying. I don't a lot of the times I never really thought about this, but it definitely is a really good way to kind of assess the situation and figure out the best approach. And I'm not saying you have to be overly strategic with thrifting, but it does help sometimes if you want to be really efficient. Now, the next tip is going to be number 4, and it's literally the simplest thing. It's just donate. If you have clothes that you don't wear anymore, something that you can't flip to make more money, or you can't, give away to someone who will use it, donate it to the thrift store. Sometimes they'll have deals, not deals, but coupons for you. I know Savers and potentially Value Village, I'm not sure, but Savers, I know for sure, will give you a 20% off coupon, and which is great. I mean, 20% isn't a lot, but say you go to a Savers on a particular day where there's you find a lot of really good things and it adds up, and then you can get 20% off everything. It's definitely something that won't hurt to use. Number 5, and this was one that's very important, super important, probably one of the most important things that you can even consider while thrifting is do your research, understand what you're looking for. There's so many times that people find a lot of things that they think is either really rare, really worth it buying, but simply sometimes just not. And doing your research as far as what you want to be looking for, how to... Authenticating things doesn't really matter as much while thrifting, but sometimes it can be if you find something really good. But just knowing how to distinguish the real goods from essentially trash that you just kind of generally want to keep there. Now, the next tip is going to be don't pay for inflated prices. This is a really, really big one because lately I've seen a lot of thrift stores that are just really, really, really pricing things high because they think it has value. And the prime examples are going to be Harley Davidson tees. Wow, oh my goodness. I went to Goodwill earlier today actually, and I found a 1994 Harley Davidson tee, which was really cool, but it was $20. And I was why is every other shirt you have here $2 to $3 to $4, and the one shirt that would be worth buying is like 20 bucks. It's, in my mind, a little outrageous. They get these things donated. It's not like they're out curating these things. They got it for free, and it's, I mean, I get it. They're trying to make money, but at the same time, they have like an infinitely replenishing stock of things. So I don't understand like the logic of trying to inflate prices. The other thing that's like really grossly like inflated are like Polaroid cameras. I used to be able to find them all the time. I got one for $3. I got another one for, I got a bunch for $10. I used to buy them all the time because my girlfriend collects cameras, but recently I've been seeing like anywhere from $30 to $50, and I'm like, no, I can't pay that. I can't pay that at a thrift store for a camera that may or may not work. Just can't do it. So weigh your options there. Understand that a lot of the things that they have there might not be worth it simply because they've inflated the price. So keep that in mind. And the very last tip that I want to tell you guys about goes hand in hand with the fifth tip, which is do your research, is to diversify what you're looking for. This is by far one of the absolute best ways that you can maximize your time and your effort while thrifting. Diversifying what you're looking for is a great way for you to just make sure that you basically just get everything you can out of any particular thrift store. They always have different sections, and to understand what you're looking for in each of those sections will be a great way for you to not pass over things that could be either worth money, or could be rare, or whatever it may be. So do your research in conjunction with diversify what you're looking for. I used to not really care about electronics until I realized that you can find really good camera parts. You can definitely find a lot of pretty solid electronics. Sometimes toys, I'm not really well versed in toys, but you can definitely find some really good toys as well. And I mean, to me, it just makes sense to make sure that you get the most out of whatever that you're doing at the moment. So, I mean, all in all, have fun. Thrifting is such a fun hobby, something that I do all the time and something that takes up a lot of my time, to be honest with you. And whether that be because I want to sell it or because I want to wear it, it's just something that could eventually be a hobby that lasts forever because it is a self-replenishing stock of things that people just give up. But with that being said, let me go ahead and recap those 7 tips. Number 1, don't stay stagnant. Go ahead and explore the different thrift stores around you. Number 2, understand the deals that is offered at those thrift stores and plan around them. 3, understand those around you who are there, the customers, so that you can kind of tailor your approach to what you're going to be doing that day or while you're there. Number 4, donate. It's self-explanatory. Just do it. Donate it. Get the clutter out of your place. Go ahead and donate it. Then go look for things for yourself. 5, do your research. Understand what you want to find. 6, don't pay for inflated prices because that's just so common. Number 7, diversify what you're looking for. And with those tips, I hope that everybody is able to make the most out of their time thrifting. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and put it in the comment section down below. I'd be happy to talk to each and every one of you. But with that being said, feel free to subscribe, like the video if you feel so inclined. And until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.